This only happens in this country and nowhere else. Nowhere else do little kids go to school thinking that they might be shot that day. Nowhere else do parents have to talk to their kids, as I have had to do, about why they got locked into a bathroom and told to be quiet for 5 minutes just in case a bad man entered that building. Nowhere else does that happen except here in the United States of America, and it is a choice. It is our choice to let it continue. What are we doing?
So you've probably seen this video by now of Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut railing against his Republican colleagues in the Senate. And look, I get it. In the aftermath of this tragedy, another school mass shooting, we want our leaders to be as enraged as we are. Him, Beto, they are rightfully angry and are using the media effectively to prove to people that they hear us and are channeling our rage. But this video made me really angry at first because I don't want to hear it anymore. From Republicans, from Democrats. I want you, as a senator, to lock yourself in a room in Congress with your colleagues. I want you to stay up for however long it takes and be, yes, bipartisan. I hate that word so much, and I hate it that the left has to submit to the whims of the far right time and time again, but we are living in hell. No one on Capitol Hill should sleep until they figure this gun crisis out. We don't want to hear this anymore. This is your job. Your job is to serve us, and no political figure should rest until, in whatever way possible, you figure out how to stop these senseless murders of innocent people, innocent children who woke up on what was supposed to be their last week of school before a well-earned summer vacation. Our current system of government is invested in one thing: tearing us apart, showing us our differences so that the elites can profit in the short term while promoting a true culture of death. People don't trust our government, our society. They don't trust their neighbors. They don't trust their communities. Gun sales have skyrocketed during the pandemic. We don't trust our police officers to keep us safe, and now teachers are asked to sacrifice more on the job than literal police officers. We are experiencing a societal breakdown. Marianne Williamson wrote in her Substack today that, quote, "We have got to start putting love before money or we're going down." She notes that our society is now governed by principles that are not loving, that put the goal of short-term corporate profits before the health and safety of people and planet. That is a mental health issue, that we allow such insanity. It's not popular to talk in these times about what unites us. It's easier to tear down Republicans for their salivation over assault weapons and to give up on Democrats for failing to get any meaningful gun reform passed in 10 years. But this problem, this evil in our culture, has festered into so gaping of a wound that something else needs to be done. We need to change our tactics. Each of us needs to reflect on how, in our personal lives, we can contribute to changing the soul of the United States. Of course, we need to ban assault weapons and strengthen background checks and vote out all of the NRA's puppets in Congress. But seeing as that hasn't gotten us very far, despite popular support, we also have to look within ourselves, within our communities, for the seeds of these evils. Williamson writes, "Every time we take any action, private or public, that lacks compassion or mercy, we are perpetuating the madness. It's nowhere near as easy or fruitful as an executive order or getting rid of the filibuster would be. But with 21 innocent lives extinguished for what feels like the millionth time, it's all we have." Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.